everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's grocery haul. So this week we have done our weekly food shop in Tesco, and if you are new and you don't already know, then it's a shop for three of us. So it's me, my husband Matt and our 2-year-old son. So yes, it's a shop for us all. At the end of the video I will also go through our meals for the week as well, so do make sure that you stay tuned until the end if you'd like to see what we'll be eating this week. I post food hauls here on my channel every Friday, and then I also post other motherhood style content. So if you like that kind of thing, please do make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any future videos from me. And yeah, let's get into it. So here is our shop from Tesco this week. I'm filming this a couple of days after this, so there are a few things missing, which I'll explain to you. So first off, just the breakfast stuff. So we've got a pack of Tesco's own make of Weetabix, which you always get. They're pretty good. Like some shops own makes aren't that great, but the Tesco ones are good. This is new for me. I don't think I've had this one before. Berry granola from Deliciously Ella. So yeah, I just like to have this usually in the evenings. I actually rarely have it for breakfast, but yeah, I just fancied trying it. It looks really nice. I really like the ones with fruit, so that's why I've got that one. Bread, we just got a big loaf of like a crusty white loaf for Arthur. They didn't have any bread for us, like the usual ones that we buy. So we tend to get, when we shop at Tesco, we tend to get bread from a different shop kind of in the week when we do a little top-up shop. So yeah, I've just got one loaf of bread there. And then I've just got the fruit and vegetables here, and I'm really sorry I say fruit, but there's actually not much left. We also did have a pullet of strawberries, which we have just finished off this morning at breakfast, and the grapes, we had a pullet of grapes, but they tasted really odd, so we've actually thrown them away, and we asked for a refund, so sorry I didn't kind of keep them to show you, but yeah, I don't know, they're just a bit weird. So anyway, we did have that, so we're actually going to buy more grapes to replace them, and then we need more strawberries anyway, or raspberries, so we'll get those kind of in our top-up shop. We've also got some apples. We did have a bunch of bananas, but obviously there's only one left. And they were really good. They're really small, and they've gone, like, they're really bruised. They weren't that great either. Matt likes bananas a little bit greener than I do, but I like them kind of when they're just turning yellow, or maybe like a day after that. But this is obviously like really old. So this is a perfect candidate for like banana pancakes or something, but it's quite far gone. Yeah, so they weren't great. So the fruit at Tesco this week wasn't, yeah, very good. Anyway, we've also had a few tomatoes, a couple of carrots, a cucumber there, 2 red onions. Also, we have a broccoli there, and then also some mushrooms. We did want green beans, but they weren't in stock, I think, and we also wanted a pepper. So again, we might get like one of those or both of those at our midweek shop. So Tesco didn't have everything, unfortunately. So yeah, we need to kind of get a few little bits of fruit and vegetables. And then here is just everything kind of for the cupboard really, so we just needed some more pasta. So we just get whole wheat, and we've got a fusilli this week, and we got the penny one last week, which is fine, but I do prefer this one. We also got peanut butter, so we've just got Tesco's own one, that's a really nice one, and we've just got smooth, so obviously Arthur can have it as well. Not that he tends to eat it that much recently, he just wants Marmite all the time on toast rather than peanut butter, but we will persist. But yeah, it's really good to have. And then I've got this mayonnaise, which I have had before, so I always just get vegan mayonnaise, even though I do eat eggs, which is, you know, mayonnaise doesn't have dairy in it usually, but yeah, I do actually eat eggs, but I just prefer to have vegan mayonnaise. It's actually really nice anyway, so I just get Tesco's own make there. We've got a passata and two chopped tomatoes, because we kind of go through that quite a lot in our meals. We've got a can of baked beans. I think there was another can, but we had that last night. And then also just some tea there. This is our snack section. So it's probably slightly lighter actually, but it was my birthday the other day, and so we've had like a birthday cake. Matt also bought me like a box of 4 fresh brownies, so we've got quite a lot of kind of sweet treats in the house still. So we didn't need loads and loads, but saying that, we always buy biscuits because we have biscuits and we eat them quite a lot. So biscuits, we tend to get these quite often at Tesco, the chocolate chip shortbread. They are really, really good. I recommend those. And also just some plain shortbread too. And then these are one of my favourite biscuits, just the Viennese fingers. They're really nice. We always get those at Tesco. I think pretty much this is like the biscuits we always get when we go to Tesco. And they've also just got some hobnobs just to kind of have a plain biscuit. Also has plain as well, but yeah, it's kind of nice to have like chocolate and plain ones for a good selection. And then crisps wise, so we have these ones which are just like cheap. They're just plain ones, but they're really good, so we just buy them because they're cheap, the ingredients are fine, so yeah, we get those. We've got these lentil curls, which is really good that Tesco do these. They aren't as nice as the other lentil crisps that we buy, called Harvest Snaps, but they're okay. So yeah, we've got those and salted, and we've also got the sour cream and chive ones. Arthur tends to eat these sometimes, sometimes he'll just have his own pasta, but sometimes he will have like a few of these when we have them. And this is his here, so we've just got the strawberry and banana puffs from Ella's Kitchen. And then the last kind of snack thing, well, we did have some cashew nuts actually, but we went out the other day and Matt accidentally spilt like half the bag. So I don't even know if there might be some left, I don't know. He spilled half the bag on some grass, so we couldn't eat that. But yeah, we did have some cashews as well. And then bars, just kind of our usual. We've got the apple and orange Oaty bars, which are mainly for Arthur, and we've also got some Grace bars too, and we've got cocoa vanilla flavour there. And then we've kind of got a few bits for the kind of kitchen random bits, so I've got that next. So we just needed some more sponges, so we've got those. We've got some more bubbles, which I think we probably bought these last time in Tesco. Even though it's a big bottle, we kind of go through it quite fast. Arthur does love bubbles, but he also sometimes spills it, sometimes without realising, which I think I said in my last video, so we kind of go through them. But it's really good like buying them like this rather than just the individual little bottles, because obviously this lasts a lot longer and it's just cheaper doing it that way. So I think it was like £2 or £3, so it's pretty good value. Now we've got these wipes, so I really like water wipes, they're my favourite wipes, but just because things are getting a bit expensive, we're trying to see if we can find like an alternative which is cheaper. Water wipes are still the best because they're the most pure out of all the wipes, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, we've been trying different ones. So these, we've got another pack which we've already opened, the Huggies. Now, we've had other Huggies wipes which are pretty bad actually. They're really difficult to get in the packet and they're just super dry. These are a bit easier to get out, but they are quite dry. They're not that wet. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. These are the natural ones. Biodegradable, so all that is good. It's 99% water, but these are amazing. And as I say, water wipes are more pure than those. But anyway, yes, we had a couple packs of those. We also got some wipes for the kitchen. We also got some dishwasher tablets just to clean it with, because I think it's just needed really. It's not been washing as well. And then we've also got actual dishwasher tablets too. That's a massive bag of 100 there. And then also just some toilet rolls. So then the fridge and freezer section, which is actually pretty small. I'm trying to think if there's anything missing. I'm not sure if there is. It just looks really small. So we have some milk here, some semi-skimmed. So again, Matt will buy like another a pint or 2 pints of milk in the week as well, so that's for him and Arthur. And I did it be whole, but I think that might have been a substitute. We've got rice milk, which is for me, a coconut milk, and then we've got 2 of these Rude Health milks. That's kind of the milks that we always buy. We've got some yogurt here, and there was another one that came, but the top was split, unfortunately. So again, that's probably something that we're going to have to buy another one. So yeah, we didn't do very well in the shop this week, but that is for Matt and Arthur. Arthur loves yogurt. We've got 12 eggs there. We've got some corn slices. Then we thought we'd have soup. So we haven't had soup for lunch for a while, actually. We've had this one before. It's just Tesco's. They make carrot and coriander, but it's really good. So we thought we will have soup quite soon one day. We've also got some hummus, which I buy every week now. It's just really handy. Like, we'll have it with pasta one day for lunch, and then like I'll kind of put a bit, maybe with something else, maybe Arthur might dip like cucumber or something in it, and yeah, it's just good just to kind of have just over a couple of days. I needed more cheese, so I've got Life. Last time I got Applewood, which I was talking about. I really liked it, and if you're wondering, it does melt well. It melts very similar to this actually, like it kind of spreads and almost goes everywhere, but you know, it's good. So, but yeah, I got Life this week. Also have a pure butter. I don't think they have our usual one, so again, that's a substitute. Also, they didn't have, I wanted soy yogurts, but they didn't have that either. So yeah, and I probably just won't get any yogurts this week, but that's all right. Then we've got 2 pasties, so I love these. We haven't had these for a few weeks, just the corn ones. They're really good. Me and Matt both enjoy them, as does Arthur actually. So we've got those. So what we'll do, me and Matt will we'll have one each on our plate, and then we'll kind of cut a little bit off for Arthur, and then we'll probably, me and Matt might have one a sausage like that or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, because obviously if Arthur has some, we like to top it up a bit. So yeah, we've got those. We've also got some Linda McCartney sausages there. Matt has got fish fingers. He just needed to kind of top up those for the freezer. And then the last thing we've got is some corn mince. So yeah, as you can see, there's quite a few things missing, either because we've eaten it all or because Tesco didn't have it or whatever. So yes, there's a few things we need to buy midweek, but for now, that is what we got in our Tesco shop. So meal-wise then, I think I want to make a lasagna this week because I haven't made that for a few weeks now. I really enjoy it, and Arthur actually does do very well with that meal. So, and it's just different. Obviously it's kind of the same elements as the pasta dish that we do, but it looks a bit different and it does taste a bit different. So yeah, I thought that I would do that this week. I also want to have paella this week, which we kind of have every 2 or 3 weeks, something like that, but we haven't had it. So we're not having curry this week. So yeah, for our rice meal, because we tend to have a rice meal at least once a week, I just want to do paella. So we'll probably have that with those sausages that I just showed you. And I did want a pepper, as I think I said. So hopefully if we get hold of a pepper, I can put that in there as well, and also an onion. If you want to hear how I make the paella, I did it, I think it was a Meals of the Week video, so I will leave that linked below if you kind of want to see that. I've done a couple of those videos, and hopefully at some point soon I will film another one too. Another meal that we'll have are those pasties, which I just showed you, and we'll have that with potatoes and vegetables. So hopefully if we do get an extra vegetable, so whether it be green beans or cabbage or something, otherwise it will just be broccoli, carrot and peas. And it reminds me, we did have potatoes, but I think we must have eaten them, so I don't know why we must have only had 1 packet, so we'll probably need to buy that as well. So that's something else to add to our little shop. I didn't end up eating the tofu, which we got, I think it was last week, so I must have that this week. And Matt will probably just have his fish fingers at the same time. Arthur will have tofu too, and some sort of potato, and usually we end up having mash or boiled potatoes with some butter on, and then just some peas or something like that. Then I think I'll probably do an omelette this week, because I don't think I feel like I didn't have that last week. So yeah, it might be quite nice to have an omelette this week. Maybe with some chips actually, because I don't think any of my other meals I'm gonna have chips with. So we'll just make them in our air fryer, either chips or wedges. Arthur doesn't do that well with wedges, so sometimes we might have frozen chips, or sometimes we'll kind of mix it up, so we'll make wedges and then we'll just do the 3 frozen chips and give Arthur both and just kind of see what he eats. But yeah, so that's another meal. Oh, and pizza. Obviously pizza will be with chips and wedges. We actually had that last night, so I'm filming this on Saturday morning. So yeah, always have pizza. We do buy, what's the make? I can't remember the make of it, but we buy dough balls, if you've ever seen that in one of my previous food hauls. So I just roll it out, put passata on, put cheese on, put tomatoes or mushrooms, whatever we're having, and then we'll have chips or wedges and beans with that. And then Arthur, we usually do something else for Arthur, because I always feel that's not substantial enough for him. So it might be something random, I'll cook a sausage for him, or he might have a boiled egg with it, or he might just have hummus with it, just because there's kind of not much protein or iron otherwise. So I'll do that. And then for him, occasionally we might give him some of our pizza, but probably more often I'll kind of make his own, which I kind of half toast some bread, butter it, put passata on, put cheese on, then just put it under the grill. So it's kind of toast, but it's just with bread really. So yeah, that's our second to last meal. And the very last meal, I think we will do a shepherd's pie, because I haven't had that for ages, I don't think, and I'll just do it, I'll just do all the elements, which I know I've spoken about before, but yeah, just rather than put it all together and put it in the oven, I'll just kind of put it on a plate. So I kind of cook the mince and the gravy with the onions, and then serve it along with a mashed potato and any carrots or peas, any other vegetables as well. And then because we have it like that, we don't actually put cheese on top, so it actually works out a bit healthier. So those are all of our meals that I think we're going to have this week. As I said, pizza we had last night anyway, so that's always a definite anyway. I really hope that you enjoyed seeing everything that we have bought in Tesco, hearing what we're going to have for tea this week. Please don't forget to subscribe if you like watching these types of videos, and I really hope to see you next time. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye everyone!